Dela write my MVVs. Welcome.
Report getting to us right now is that an insane woman who is always by the side of a street that is close to Queen Naomi's church in Akure, that everybody tries to look after. What happens is that the woman is always there. What they did was that Naomi's church came together. They got a place around there and decided to move the woman into, because there was a day Naomi was driving into church. That was last day. The woman was drenched with water because it was raining. And they said she felt so bad. And she had made a trip, like it was a very long trip. She stayed. And when she came, she had that encounter with that woman. And she was feeling very bad. How come nobody did anything about it? That seeing things like this and not acting upon them is man's inhumanity to man. They had to make provision to get a place, a roof over this woman's head. The woman is insane. Now, you know this insanity, the one that clears. Sometimes it will clear, sometimes it will cover them, sometimes it will clear, sometimes it will cover them. They say that is how this woman is. Then the place they provided for her, she would never be there. She comes out, she will do everything she wants to do. Then at night, she goes back there. Sometimes she'll be making sense, other times she'll not be making sense. They say like 80% of the time she's not making sense, like 20% of the time she tends to be making sense. They say Queen Naomi was driving to church. They had a morning service. They were supposed to go for, is it morning wine or something they call that, this thing. After the morning service, as Naomi, they were driving Naomi out. She knows Naomi's car. She rushed, they said the road is untarred. She rushed to the middle of the car and she was waving, beckoning on them to stop. And Naomi was wondering what was happening because she calls Naomi Mama, yeah, I don't know, they say yeah or something. So usually Naomi will wind down and give the woman money. So Naomi was thinking that perhaps the woman just saw that it's Naomi and the woman wanted to greet. So she will wind down and give the woman money. As the Naomi wound down, stretched forth her hands to give the woman money, the woman said no, that she's not collecting. Naomi said, why? She said, no, today is not for money. That she's not talking about money. She doesn't want money. Naomi said, okay, what do you want? From what we are hearing allegedly. He said she wants to tell Naomi something. What is the something that this woman wants to tell Naomi? They said the woman told Naomi not to allow human beings confuse her. She's a daughter of the gods. Naomi said the daughter of the Most High God. The woman said Naomi should not allow human beings confuse her. That she is a daughter, the daughter of the gods. Naomi corrected her by saying, the daughter of the Most High God. The woman said yes. That she has already won. She should not be in a hurry anymore. That God has answered. And she left. Naomi said, come and take. The woman said, yeah. He said, she's not taking. Naomi started prophesying, speaking in tongues, and they said that was how she drove off. Now, you know, sometimes God can use anybody to speak to us. It might be an insane person. It might be a small child. It might be a small priestess. It might be anybody. God is capable of using anybody. The message can come from anybody. Yes. And so they said, this woman said these things to Queen Naomi. And you know, since this thing with, you know, somebody proposing, she letting the ring fall, people having a whole lot of different things to say, people saying she's still in love with the Ooni of Ife, some say she doesn't want to get married again, some say she's already exhausted. She has not said anything. If there's anything we all know about her, she doesn't talk. You won't know anything until the day she wants to do it. Now, did we ever hear Pim that she was suffering in that marriage. We did not hear. After 2 years, we went and saw that thing on his son on Instagram. That is how she is. So right now, sometimes you get really confused. But the thing is that as a blogger, what you do is that when you hear it, you bring it and you say it the way you have heard it. Sometimes you analyze it, you want to bring your own thought into it and all of that. The devil has a way of, devising. The Bible says we should not be unaware of the devices of the enemy. The devil has a way of trying to bring confusion here and there. Well, if it is good, though, the devil wants confusion. The devil does not want you to make a decision, stand by it, and walk through it. People, and the devil will use fellow human beings to cause confusion. So, with everything that has been said now, for me, I am saying that how do we know? Maybe Naomi is indeed in love with, her husband. Perhaps she just wants to be with Ooni of Ife, but how are you and how are we going to know? We cannot know. It's only in her heart. If she is already exhausted, she wants to move on. How do we know? We cannot know. It's only in her heart. But at the end of the day, I think what everybody is saying is that Kabiyesi needs to do what he needs to do. If all the information we keep getting is the truth, yes, so he needs to do that which he needs to do. Because this woman said she's not doing polygamy with anybody. She doesn't want it. And now, when it looks as if, maybe another route is beginning to open up for her, whether for good or for bad, because it's not up to me to know. People are coming up, should not be in a hurry and all of that. Nobody knows. I really think that if somebody like me who is analyzing this is as exhausted as I am, I keep wondering how, Olori Naomi will be. Like what Olori Naomi will be feeling like. Okay? So they said this woman told her that she should not let humans deceive her. That she is the daughter of the gods. And she corrected the woman that she is the daughter of the Most High God. There is something about Queen Naomi. The truth remains that Queen Naomi has something. Queen Naomi has something that is extraordinary. Queen Naomi is on a mission. Queen Naomi is a woman of grace. Grace. God is so much with her. And I am so positive that at the end of the day, Queen Naomi is going to win. Whether she will win by staying with the Ooni of Ife, I don't know. Whether she will win by marrying another man of her dreams, I do not know. But one thing I know is that God is never going to let that woman down. Because come to think of it, what else is she supposed to do that she is not doing? They say make some adjustment. That for a good relationship, some people tilt to the right, tilt to the left. Remember when those people came and they said Oni brought some counselors and all of that. They said for a good relationship, this person is supposed to tilt to the right, the other person will tilt to the left. She has done all of that. Initially, she said she was never returning. Later, she said she will not return except the women leave. And if the women do not leave, then Kabiyesi doesn't want her. Because if Kabiyesi really wants her, those women will leave the palace. And he is indeed Kabiyesi who can question you. He has the capacity, he has the resources, he has the ability, he has the strength, he has everything it takes to get them out. That is, if that is what he wants. Everybody is aware that Kabiyesi is a good man. Everybody knows that he's a kind-hearted man. Maybe he is considering how they are feeling. But if this is the consideration, they said you have to pick between this and that. And so at the end of the day, it's up to him to make that decision because everybody is aware that he needs to make the decision. But the message is that this woman said, Queen Naomi has already won. And so let's see how that goes. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.